through downtown Plymouth during the summer, but it's really nice to, you know, zoom around and stuff, but the traffic really fucking blue sometimes. When it's hot like this today, it's like, I don't know, I think when I left the house, 98 degrees or something like that. And it's a totally different kind of heat, guys. It's like you can just feel it as soon as you walk out the door. I am sweating so bad today. But I have a cool topic for you guys today. Something that I'm gonna need your opinion on and your, I guess your intake on it. And yeah, we'll start the vlog right about now. Well, alrighty then, here we go with today's vlog. As some of you may or may not know, depending on if you follow me on Instagram or not, or Twitter, you may or may not know that the last 2 weeks, I've really been throwing out hints out there that I may or may not get a Super Naked next year, or next season. I never really, how can I say this? I never really liked them until, I'll say about a year ago. About last season, they really started growing on me. You know, some of these companies are coming out with some badass looking bikes, and I really want one now. If you guys don't know who ZJ Motorvlogs is, I'll leave a link in his, my description to his channel. He just got a badass 2016 BMW S1000R, and that thing is sick looking. I mean, it is so badass. But go check that out if you haven't seen his review video. It's pretty dope. So yeah, the Super Nakeds have really grown on me over the past year or so, and I really want one really bad. I was about to get, it's not necessarily Super Naked, or actually it's not. I was looking at getting an FZ09, but you know what? I was like, you know what, man? I really want that Super Naked. I want that 1000. So I started doing some research. Yamaha has obviously the FZ10 or FZ10, whatever you want to call it. That thing looks pretty gnarly. I was looking at that. The BMW S1000R looks pretty sweet. The Aprilia, I'm gonna butcher this name, Tinano, I don't know what the hell it's called, but that fucker is sweet looking. I mean, if I could get the Aprilia Tinano, I would just cry. Like, I would, like, I don't know what I would do. I would cry really bad. I mean, it's a sick looking bike. So where did we leave off? We left off at the Aprilia. Yeah, the Aprilia Tinano is pretty sweet. I think it was an 1100 factory. Is the one I was looking at. That one's pretty freaking sweet. I mean, oh man, it's a beautiful bike. I mean, I just fall in love with them just by looking at them. The Super Duke, I'm not a big fan of the Super Duke, and those are the main ones I was looking at. I would stay away from Suzuki. I don't necessarily like the GSR, is what they call it? I'm not sure, but they got some new Super Nakeds that are out. Of course, you got the Honda 1000R, but the top 3 that I'm currently looking at are the FZ10 by Yamaha, the S1000R by BMW, and the Aprilia Tinano. They're all pretty sick looking bikes. You know, they all got 160 horsepower plus, mad amount of torque. I mean, they are true freaking machines. They are just gnarly. I guess my question for this vlog, because I said I need your guys' help and your inputs, how do you feel about a name change for the channel? If I was to go, say, I don't know, the BMW. I mean, I'm really not going to be called SammyOnAYammi no more because I'm not riding a Yammi. And I really don't want to change my name because I established a so-called brand. I mean, everything I have is SammyOnAYammi. My Facebook channel, I mean, not my Facebook channel, YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email. All my social medias are SammyOnAYammi, and I don't necessarily know if I can go ahead and change all my names and everything, how much of a hassle that would be, how to, you know, hey, who's this guy, SammyOnAYammi or something like that, who is that guy? You know, I don't think people will know that's me. Or do I just say, fuck it, say, we'll change it up, we'll say, I'll get the Aprilia, and we'll just keep me SammyOnAYammi. But obviously, I am going to trade in my R6 or sell it. Haven't made up my mind. If, you know, life was sweet and I could afford it, I would just keep my R6 and track it out. But I don't think that's going to be able to happen. So I want to know, what is your guys' idea on a channel name change? Is it something that you would recommend, or is it something you would do if you're in my shoes? Would you keep SammyOnAYammi? I mean, I really want to know. I want to know what you guys have to say about this, because, you know, it might impact you guys. You know, you may not recognize the channel in your feed. Like, hey, I don't remember subscribing to that guy. So I guess my next step would be is to go to all the dealers that I'm looking at. You know, a Yamaha dealer, Aprilia dealer, a BMW dealer, and sit on them. I noticed some of the Super Nakeds do have, you know, a lower seat height than this R6, which I'm not really complaining about. It just makes something a little more comfortable and enjoyable, because after about 150 miles, 200 on this R6, my back is cooked. Like, I can't walk, my back is feeling like I'm being punched in the lower spine, and yeah, my ass hurts. It feels like I can get off a horse. I want something a little more comfortable, and I have the power that I can go on longer rides. So I would appreciate any information you guys have on any of these bikes. Drop them in the comments of this video. Also, let me know what you think about name change. Possibly, I don't know. It's most likely not gonna happen. If I get a Super Naked, that FZ10 is pretty gnarly looking. I mean, that's pretty much the front runner in terms of practical reasons. You know, it's not that tall for me. Obviously I could keep the channel name. It looks badass. Some of you may disagree. I know. At first I thought it was ugly, but man, whew, I don't know what happened. It's just like, oh my god, I have to have this bike. We got freaking cruise control. That's badass. I guess the second one would probably be the Aprilia, because why not a fucking Italian bike? Why not? And then the BMW would be my top 3. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. It probably comes as a shock to you if you do not follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which you should, because I've been posting all kinds of badass photos on my Instagram since I got this freaking Canon T6i. I think it's sweet. If you guys are looking for a camera that's like under $1,000, definitely pick up a Canon T6i. It is so badass. All my photos on Instagram lately have been coming from that. So I've been playing around with that. Until then, yeah, go check out my Instagram and Twitter. There's stuff I post on there that I obviously, you can tell by today's vlog, I don't post on the channel. You know, you guys get, I guess, insider information before the people on the channel do. On that note, Sammy's out here. I've been riding probably for about an hour and a half. Yeah, it was a cool, nice ride, other than it being freaking hot. Until then, go check out my Instagram and Twitter. Obviously, the links will be in the description. ZJ's channel will be in the description. Go look at his BMW. It's sick, like I said. Until then, I am going to drop my gear and I'm out of here.